Yo, what up? It's your boy Heck to the tech to the get that checky check. And today I want to talk about some things that I've been seeing online. First off, I want to talk about the China Math Hoffa incident. Um, I saw the Troy Ave interview. Um, um, I do agree with China Mac about talk about open cases. You know what I mean? Because like Taxstone don't even got an opportunity to really get on a platform right now. I mean, I know he done some phone calls, some interviews, but like he can't really talk. He don't really talk much about it. And then you got Troy Ave talking about it everywhere. And then he's saying, I caught the part where he says that I was holding my man. I was holding my man after grabbing the gun from somebody and shooting back after he shot. That right there is like, that right there was snitching. You know what I mean? In my book. I mean, that was, and don't get me wrong. I mean, I like Troy Ave music. You know what I mean? And honestly, I know Math Hoffa got issues with Troy. I mean, with Taxstone. He don't like Taxstone, so it was like they were really like they were really ganging up on Taxstone, really, when the thing is in trial, and it's an open case, and they're working on it. You know, they shouldn't really talk about that. It shouldn't be I think they spoke too much. So I do agree with China Mac about that. You know what I mean? So I mean, we all know Math Hoffa and Taxstone don't like each other. You know what I mean? Um, and uh, and on top of that, he invited Troy Ave, who obviously was involved in the situation, and then he's speaking about it too much. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he could really, I mean, I don't even want to speak on it that much, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, it is what it is. I just don't think I should talk about stuff like that, especially when the interviewer don't like that person either. You know what I'm saying? He don't like Taxstone. You know, that they had a situation. They were supposed to fight or something. I remember. And, but, free Taxstone, man. I like this podcast. He was real, you know what I mean? He used to get dudes scared and make them run out of his podcast. I remember on this one episode, Joe Budden went running out. You know what I'm saying? Taxstone had him like crapping in his pants or something. But anyway, you know what I mean? And so, you know, somebody had to stand up for Taxstone. You know what I mean? Somebody had to stand up for Taxstone and talk about it. You know what I mean? China Mac, he did the right thing. You know what I mean? He did the right thing for real. But honestly, a lot of people be self snitching on these platforms nowadays. Like I was watching Blueface go live with the Island Boys, and and Blueface got an open case right now too, and he was snitching on himself the whole time. He was like, I I'm documented shooting ish up. You know what I mean? And the Island Boys are tricking him into doing this. You know what I'm saying? To getting himself into more trouble. You know what I mean? The Island Boys are showing him burners. And he's like, look, we got burners. I bet you can't do that. And then Blueface is like, you're right, I can do that. Because you got an open case or whatever. But he goes ahead to say, you Island Boys don't have you don't have you're scientifically documented that you are soft. You know what I mean? When they catch you out there, and said he himself is documented shooting ish up, and like he just snitched on himself right there. You know what I mean? Like, even if they caught you on camera shooting ish up, you don't go and talk about it like that, because then the court system's gonna look at that, and they're gonna use that against you because you're glorifying it, and that they're not gonna have no type of remorse on your sentence. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They're just gonna slap you with how they locking everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Look what they doing to Young Thug. They got dudes bringing